candles flicker in the grand abandoned ballroom space.
I trace the outlines of your long-forgotten face.
The floorboards creak beneath my solitary satin shoes,
dancing with the memories I'm destined to lose.
Will I step into the dimness of this velvet twilight zone? An invisible partner spinning completely on my own.
Got my tuxedo frayed, my top hat covered in dust, replaying an ancient choreography of broken trust.
The grandfather clock marks the arrival of the night.
We spin together just beyond the reach of the light.
Two silhouettes locked in a graceful ghostly flight. We are gliding through this bittersweet shadow waltz, ignoring the choreography and all our heavy faults. A three-quarter rhythm for the lonely and the damned, reeling across the floor of a kingdom we abandoned.
Yeah, this shadow waltz is the only dance we understand.
The orchestra's dead, but the music carries on.
A phantom symphony that plays until the early dawn.
I hold your waist, but my fingers grasp the empty air.
A tragic illusion born from utter deep despair. My lace dress sweeps across the cold checkered stone, a queen of sorrow sitting on a fractured ivory throne. We dip and we turn as the moonlight starts to fade, lost in the masquerade that our own vanity made.
The violin strings are snapping under the immense pressure
Of a love that no human instrument could ever measure.
The tempo accelerates beyond our frantic pleasure. We are gliding through this bittersweet shadow waltz, ignoring the choreography and all our heavy faults. A three-quarter rhythm for the lonely and the damned, reeling across the floor of a kingdom we abandoned.
Yeah, this shadow waltz is the only dance we understand. One, two, three, step into the infinite dark. One, two, three, erasing every biological mark. Are we human beings or just patterns on the wall, waiting for the final winter curtains to fall? Spin, glide, freeze, begging the darkness on our bended knees. The final rotation is complete. We are gliding through this bittersweet shadow waltz, ignoring the choreography
empty shell resting on a barren rocky beach, a distant paradise that our hands can never reach. Your words are echoing inside a cavernous deep space, an artificial warmth that time can never quite replace.
Well, I knock upon the door, but there's nobody at home. Just a ghost roaming through this giant house of stone. We go through the motions like two automated toys, a mechanical simulation of our long-forgotten joys.
The structural integrity of our relationship is gone, a beautiful facade that we painted just for show. But underneath the surface, there is nothing left to grow. We are trapped inside this heavy, hollow love, an empty sky with not a single flying dove. A vacuum chamber where the oxygen is running low.
A tragic theater where the actors forget the show.
Yeah, this hollow love
is a modern psychological glow.
I wrap my arms around you, but I only feel the wind, a silent admission of the ways that we have sinned. We built a giant mansion out of promises and air. Now we're sitting in the vacuum of absolute despair.
The statistics are perfect, the resume looks so fine, but there is no alcohol inside this expensive wine. A cosmetic romance designed for the public eye, a beautiful container for a slow and quiet die.
The mirror reflects two strangers wearing a familiar mask, trying to complete an impossible emotional task. The well is dry, there is no water left in the flask. We are trapped inside this heavy, hollow love, an empty sky with not a single flying dove. A vacuum chamber where the oxygen is running low.
A tragic theater where the actors forget the show.
Yeah, this hollow love
is a modern psychological blow.
we can inject into the core
to make us feel the vibrant electricity once more.
Or are we just two statues carved from cold gray stone,
destined to be crowded yet completely and utterly alone?
Hollow, vacant, void.
Everything we built has been systematically destroyed.
An empty vessel.
An empty vessel.
We are trapped
inside this heavy, hollow love.
an empty sky
With not a single flying dove.
a vacuum chamber where the oxygen is running low.
A tragic theater where the actors forget the show.
Yeah, this hollow love
is a modern psychological blow. Hollow love, nothing inside,
just an empty room. Goodbye.
No lightning strikes across the dark meridian sky. No roaring gales to give away the reasons why. But beneath the surface of this calm and placid lake, a massive tectonic pressure is starting to awake.
Where your quiet gaze is heavier than a tidal wave, a mute condemnation sending me down to my grave. We sit at the table without uttering a single word, the loudest
Declaration that I have ever heard. The atmospheric pressure is dropping to the floor, suffocating stillness outside the bedroom door. The tension is mounting, expanding more and more. We are navigating through a dangerous silent storm, where the cold winds of indifference replace the warm.
a wordless hurricane
That tears the house apart, ripping through the fabric of a weary human heart. Yeah, this silent storm is tearing us completely apart.
I watch the curtains flutter in the motionless room, a domestic theater of absolute impending doom. You don't throw the plates, you don't even slam the door. You just stare at the patterns on the linoleum floor.
My fury is a glacier sliding down a mountainside, a massive frozen block where my vulnerabilities hide. Speech is unnecessary when the damage is complete. We are just two casualties of a quiet grand defeat. The barometer is breaking from the psychological strain, an invisible deluge of emotional freezing rain. The silence is deafening, causing an acute pain. We are navigating through a dangerous silent storm, where the cold winds of indifference replace the warm.
A wordless hurricane that
Tears the house apart, ripping through the fabric of a weary human heart. Yeah, this silent storm is tearing us completely apart. Scream at me, curse at me, make a loud noise. Break this terrifying equilibrium of our poise. Is a quiet execution what we truly deserve? Or can we find a way to save this last remaining nerve? Mute fury, still air, surrendering to this motionless despair. Not a single whisper. We are navigating through a dangerous silent storm, where the cold winds of indifference replace the warm.
a wordless hurricane
That tears the house apart, ripping through the fabric of a weary human heart. Yeah, this silent storm is tearing us completely apart.
silent storm.
Hush now,
Let the darkness settle.
completely. Dusty shelves holding secrets that we used to share. An empty rocking chair moving in the chilly air.
You packed your bags
And vanished with the morning mist,
leaving behind the
cold imprint of the lips you kissed.
Well, I pick up this old mahogany box of wood,
Trying to explain the things that were never understood.
every chrome tuning peg feels heavy
Like a stone, as I sit in this kitchen completely and utterly alone.
The copper strings are vibrating
With a painful frequency,
sing a
sorrowful anthem of what we used to be. A dynamic duo reduced to a distant, fading memory. Listen to the guitar tears falling on the hardwood floor. Now that your sweet footsteps don't echo here anymore. A six-string weeping for a love that went completely astray.
chasing the ghosts
Of yesterday that we threw away.
Hear these guitar tears are washing
My whole world away.
I remember the nights we spent down in Memphis town, before our fragile castle came tumbling crashing down. I played a cheerful melody
Just to see your bright smile.
but now every single chord
Feels like a grueling mile. The amplifier hums with a low, agonizing groan. A technical reflection of a heart turned into stone. I try to sing along, but the notes stick in my throat. We are two drowning sailors on a leaking canvas boat.
the volume knob is turned up to the
Absolute extreme,
trying to drown out the memory
of our broken dream.
but the frequency
Remains unbroken and supreme. Listen to the guitar tears falling on the hardwood floor. Now that your sweet footsteps don't echo here anymore. A six-string weeping for a love that went completely astray.
chasing the ghosts
Of yesterday that we threw away. Yeah, these guitar tears are washing my whole world away.
strum the pain away
Let the timber resonate deep,
while the rest of this oblivious town
is fast asleep. Did we lose our way in the middle of the final verse?
was our beautiful
Connection, always a hidden curse. Weeping wood, crying steel. Tell me honestly, is this agony real? The final chord is waiting to be struck. Listen to the guitar tears falling on the hardwood floor. Now that your sweet footsteps don't echo here left inside of me. Street, I can feel the tarmac shaking underneath my feet. The switchblade wind is whispering a warning sign. You better draw your circle and I will draw mine.
Well, the engines are roaring, the boys are out to play. There ain't no tomorrow, we threw it all away. Got my collar turned up against the autumn chill. If the heartbreak doesn't do it, then the adrenaline will.
The sirens are wailing far off in the distance wide.
There's nowhere left for a fugitive soul to hide.
The showdown is coming, we're standing toe to toe. It's a midnight rumble, a clash in the darkest avenue. Nothing matters anymore except the bitter truth of you. Fist of fury, hearts of stone, fighting for a crown before the morning sun comes up and burns this empire down. Yeah, we fight until the final whistle blows tonight.
I've been bruised, I've been battered by the heavy hand of fate. Knocked down to the dirt, standing outside the Golden Gate. But I won't surrender my pride to a shadow in the alleyway. I'm gonna stand my ground,
come whatever may. The smoke is rising from the sewer grates below. This is the dramatic finale of our tragic show. We built this battlefield out of our own desire. Now we are dancing barefoot on a ring of fire. The tension is thick enough to cut with a rusted knife.
we are wagering everything, including our own life.
The referee is gone, there are no rules tonight. It's a midnight rumble, a clash in the darkest avenue. Nothing matters anymore except the bitter truth of you. Fist of fury, hearts of stone, fighting for a crown before the morning sun comes up and burns this empire down. Yeah, we fight until the final whistle blows tonight.
Is it love or is it hate that makes us strike so hard?
We played every single card in this deck of hazard.
Strike the match, clear the floor.
Let the chaos reign.
There is a strange sort of ecstasy inside this pain.
Midnight,
The hour of the beast,
rumble,
hunger for the feast.
no retreat, no surrender, no regrets. It's a midnight rumble, a clash in the darkest avenue. Nothing matters anymore except the bitter truth of you. Fist of fury, hearts of stone, fighting for a crown before the morning sun comes up and burns this empire down. Yeah, we
rumble on
through the dark.
We won't back down,
No, sir.
rumble on
Through the dark. Strikes across the dark meridian sky. No roaring gales to give away the reasons why. But beneath the surface of this calm and placid lake, a massive tectonic pressure is starting to wave.
Well, your quiet gaze is heavier than a tidal wave, a mute condemnation sending me down to my grave. We sit at the table without uttering a single word, the loudest declaration that I have ever heard.
The atmospheric pressure is dropping to the floor, a suffocating stillness outside the bedroom door. The tension is mounting, expanding more and more. We are navigating through a dangerous silent storm, where the cold winds of indifference replace the warm wordless hurricane that tears the house apart, ripping through the fabric of a weary human heart. Yeah, this silent storm is tearing us completely apart.
I watch the curtains flutter in the motionless room, a domestic theater of absolute impending doom. You don't throw the plates, you don't even slam the door. You just stare at the patterns on the linoleum floor.
My fury is a glacier sliding down a mountainside, a massive frozen block where my vulnerabilities hide. Speech is unnecessary when the damage is complete. We are just two casualties of a quiet grand defeat.
The barometer is breaking from a psychological strain,
An invisible deluge of emotional freezing rain. The silence is deafening, causing an acute pain. We are navigating through a dangerous silent storm, where the cold winds of indifference replace the warm wordless hurricane that tears the house apart, ripping through the fabric of a weary human heart. Yeah, this silent storm is tearing us completely apart.
scream at me, curse at me, make a loud noise.
Break this terrifying equilibrium of our poise.
Is a quiet execution what we truly deserve?
Or can we find a way to to this motionless despair. Not a single whisper. We are navigating through a dangerous silent storm, where the cold winds of indifference replace the warm wordless hurricane that tears the house apart, ripping through the fabric of a weary human heart. Yeah, this silent storm is tearing us completely apart. Silent storm,
Hush now.
let the darkness settle completely. The suitcase is packed, standing by the wooden frame. There is no longer any need to assign the bitter blame.
We've run out of road,
Run out of things to say, as the cold morning light washes the shadows away.
well, I look at the keys resting on the kitchen countertop,
Wishing there was a way,
to make this ticking clock stop.
but the taxi is waiting, its headlights cut in the fog, and in the final chapter of our long, tumultuous love,
The ultimate page is turning.
the ink is completely dry. No dramatic speeches, no tears left in the eye, just the quiet acceptance that the end has arrived. This is our final moment, our absolute last goodbye. Underneath the cold expanse of this indifferent sky, we loosen the grip, we release the heavy chain, walking away from the shared sanctuary of our pain. Yeah, this last goodbye is the hardest thing we'll ever sustain.
Go on and take the highway toward your brand new life, leaving behind the years of struggle and emotional strife.
I won't follow your footsteps, I won't call out your name, knowing that nothing will ever make the spark look the same.
I wrap my wool coat tight against the early morning chill,
Stepping across the threshold,
against my own human will.
our history is a monument that we leave behind, a beautiful treasure that we could never quite realign.
The engine is starting,
The exhaust is clouding the air,
a permanent separation
of a legendary pair. The distance is growing, impossible to repair. This is our final moment, our absolute last goodbye. Underneath hand of fate. Unclasped hands, step back, fade away into the monochrome track. The curtain falls, this is our final moment, our absolute last goodbye. Underneath the cold expanse of this indifferent sky, we loosen the grip, we release the heavy chain, walking away from the shared sanctuary of our pain. Yeah, this last goodbye is the hardest thing we'll ever sustain. Last goodbye, let go. It's time to go. An empty shell resting on a barren rocky beach, a distant paradise that our hands can never reach. Your words are echoing inside a cavernous deep space, an artificial warmth that time can never quite replace.
Well, I knock upon the door, but there's nobody at home. Just a ghost roaming through this giant house of stone. We go through the motions like two automated toys, a mechanical simulation of our long-forgotten joys. The structural integrity of our relationship is gone,
A beautiful facade that we painted just for show.
but underneath the surface there is nothing left to grow. We are trapped inside
This heavy hollow love,
an empty sky with not
a single flying dove,
a vacuum chamber where the oxygen is running low,
a tragic theater.
where the actors forget the show.
Yeah, this hollow love
Is a modern psychological blow. I wrap my arms around you, but I only feel the wind, a silent admission of the ways that we have sinned.
We built a giant mansion out of promises and air. Now we're sitting in the vacuum of absolute despair. The statistics are perfect, the resume looks so fine, but there is no alcohol inside this expensive wine. A cosmetic romance designed for the public eye, a beautiful container for a slow and quiet
The
die.
mirror reflects two strangers wearing a familiar mask,
Trying to complete an impossible emotional task.
the well is dry, there is no water left in the flask.
We are trapped inside this heavy hollow love, an empty sky with not a single flying dove, a vacuum chamber,
where the oxygen is running low,
a tragic theater.
where the actors forget the show.
Oh yeah, this hollow love
Is a modern psychological blow.
crowded yet completely and utterly alone.
Hollow,
Vacant,
void,
everything we built has been systematically destroyed.
an empty vessel.
A modern psychological blow. Hollow love,
Nothing inside,
just an empty room. Goodbye. Phrases every time you call, a repetitive pattern plaster in the bedroom wall, a tedious loop of arguments that never seems to end. I'm tired of trying to guess which way the wind will bend.
well, honey, my needle is stuck inside this deep groove. I'm paralyzed with fear, completely unable to move, spinning around at 33 revolutions per minute. This house is a cage and we are
Trapped deep within it. The phonograph is getting warm, the plastic starts to warp. Our voices are escalating, sounding incredibly sharp. The music is skipping on the very same word. We are a broken record spinning on a dusty turntable, trying to find a happy ending that is purely mythical.
a repetitive scratching that is driving me insane.
Replaying the exact same second of emotional pain. Oh, this broken record is skipping in my brain.
I try to change the track, to flip the vinyl over to side B, to find a hidden melody that might set our spirits free. But the plastic is scratched from all the reckless handling.
Our vintage romance is rapidly dismantling. The audio is distorted, the high notes are completely blown. We're broadcasting a tragedy from our cellular telephone, a mechanical failure of the romantic device. We're paying a ridiculous, astronomical price.
The spindle is shaking,
The amplifier begins to smoke.
our beautiful love story
Has degenerated into a joke.
the skipping frequency.
Is enough to make us choke. We are a broken record spinning on a dusty turntable, trying to find a happy ending that is purely mythical.
A repetitive scratching that is driving me insane.
Replaying the exact same second of emotional pain. Oh, this broken record is skipping in my brain.
Lift the tone arm,
Let the spinning patter rest.
we put our patience through the ultimate durability test.
Is there a new song waiting for us to compose?
Or Surrender into this
mechanical defeat.
The groove is too deep.
We are a broken record spinning on a dusty turntable, trying to find a happy ending that is purely mythical.
A repetitive scratching that is driving me insane.
Replaying the exact same second of emotional pain. Oh, this broken record is skipping in my brain. Broken record spinning out of track. Step inside the diner where the neon purple glows, the smell of greasy burgers and the wind that coldly blows. I drop a silver coin right down the narrow metal slot, looking for a remedy for the romance that we shot.
Well, catfish jumping in the rhythm section starts to swing. Watch me spin around like a crazy puppet on a string.
Got my blue suede footwear, looking polished and so fine, hoping that your hazel eyes will lock again with mine. The vacuum tubes are warming up amid an amber light. We're gonna shake this misery right out of sight tonight. The mechanism spins the vinyl record perfectly round.
We got that
Jukebox fever burning in our weary bones, forgetting all our troubles and our melancholic groans. Rocking to the rhythm of a bygone golden century, dancing like two convicts who were suddenly set free. Yeah, this jukebox fever is the perfect medicine for me.
The bass player is sweating, slapping on the doghouse bass, a frantic expression written all across his rugged face.
We're doing the bop, the jitterbug, the stroll across the floor, sweeping away the debris of the emotional war.
My polka dot skirt is spinning like a hurricane wheel.
For a fleeting second,
I can't forget the pain I feel.
the saxophone is screaming like a wild safari beast. We're celebrating our survival at this musical feast.
The selector arm is moving to let her be
Number 9 of his track that he used to make our horoscopes align. Get ready for the fever to cross the danger line. We got that jukebox fever burning in our weary bones, forgetting all our troubles and our melancholy groans. Rocking to the rhythm of a bygone golden century, dancing like two convicts who were suddenly set free. Yeah, this jukebox fever is the perfect medicine for me. Don't let the music keep feeding coins into the machine.
This is the wild
this vintage tempo completely flow. Flip the switch, spin the disc. Every single dance is a calculated risk. Bop, baby, bop, until you drop. We got that jukebox fever burning in our weary bones, forgetting all our troubles and our melancholy groans. Rocking to the rhythm of a bygone golden century, dancing like two convicts who were suddenly set free. Yeah, this jukebox fever is the perfect medicine for me.
Jukebox fever,
Jukebox fever, high temperature. Jukebox fever, play it one more time. Jukebox fever, daddy-o. We built a palace out of yellow sunlit beams, a sparkling kingdom of adolescent wild dreams, gilding every corner with a youthful radiant glow, believing that our treasure would never cease to grow.
well, the auctioneer is calling, the hammer's coming down. We're selling off the valuables of this forgotten town.
The glittering veneer is starting to flake and peel, exposing the decay beneath the manufactured steel. The empire is crumbling, turning into fine debris, a shimmering reminder of what we used to be. Watch the riches scatter across the open sea. Everything we touched is turning into golden dust, sifting through our fingers like a broken piece of trust. A sparkling ruin floating on the autumn afternoon breeze, bringing our majestic history straight down to its knees. Yeah, this golden dust is all that remains of our trees.
I packed the brass trophies into a cardboard crate, a melancholic inventory of our twisted fate.
We traded our substance for a superficial shine. Now we're left with nothing but a bitter, empty mind. The metallic flakes are caught inside the sunlit air, a beautiful constellation of absolute despair.
We are millionaires of sorrow, billionaires of grief.
Our occupancy of the throne was tragically brief. The vault is wide open, the shelves are completely bare. Nothing left but particle clouds floating everywhere. The final transaction is a devil decided to applaud.
Glitter, fade, particle. Our love was an unsustainable article.
Let it blow away. Everything we touched is turning into golden dust, sifting through our fingers like a broken piece of trust. A sparkling ruin floating on the autumn afternoon breeze, bringing a majestic history straight down to its knees. Yeah, this golden dust is all that remains of our trees. Golden dust, watch it fly. Golden dust, watch it fly. Nothing left to buy. Goodbye. Departed from the platform number 9, leaving a permanent vacuum in this heart of mine.
The iron tracks are stretching into the foggy gray,
Carrying the last remnants of my happiness away.
Well, I watch the taillights vanish into the midnight dark, an absolute termination that leaves a heavy mark.
No return ticket, no schedule on the station wall, just the lonely echo of the conductor's final call.
The bridge is burned, the maps are completely destroyed.
Into a massive, endless void.
The finality is settling like an anchor in the chest.
You are forever gone into the deep and boundless blue, leaving me with nothing but the ghost of you. An irreversible departure from the earthly sphere, wiping away every single remaining trace of cheer. You are forever gone,
And the map is completely clear. I walk through the rooms of our deserted countryside home, feeling like a monk inside a solitary dome.
Your clothes are missing from the wooden closet rail, leaving behind a narrative that is tragic and pale.
The border is sealed, the gates are securely locked. The machinery of our connection has
completely stopped.
a total eclipse of the romantic sun we shared,
Proving that the universe never truly cared.
the clock has stopped ticking at exactly 4:30.
A permanent reminder that you walk this earth no more. where our frequencies align.
Whoa, a distant constellation
Where your hand can match with mine.
Or is this the absolute definitive
Conclusion of the tale, leaving our beautiful ship without a single sail.
Gone, departed,
Vanished,
every single happy memory
has been thoroughly banished. The end of the road. You are forever gone into the deep and boundless blue, leaving me with nothing but the ghost of you. An irreversible departure.
Oh, from the earthly sphere.
Why wiping away every single remaining trace of cheer? Yeah, you are forever gone, and the map is completely clear. Forever gone,
No turning back.
lost in the black track. You say the same old phrases every time you call. A repetitive pattern plastering the bedroom wall. A tedious loop of arguments that never seems to end. I'm tired of trying to guess which way the wind will bend.
Honey, my needle is stuck inside this deep groove. I'm paralyzed with fear, completely unable to move. Spinning around at 33 revolutions per minute. This house is a cage and we are trapped deep within it.
The phonograph is getting warm, the plastic starts to warp. Our voices are escalating, sounding incredibly sharp. The music is skipping on the very same word.
We are a broken
Record spinning on a dusty turntable, trying to find a happy ending that is purely mythical. A repetitive scratching that is driving me insane, replaying the exact same second of emotional pain. Oh, this broken record is skipping in my brain.
I try to change the track, to flip the vinyl over to side B, to find a hidden melody that might set our spirits free. But the plastic is scratched from all the reckless handling. Our vintage romance is rapidly dismantling.
The audio is distorted, the high notes are completely blown. We're broadcasting a tragedy from our cellular telephone. A mechanical failure of the romantic device. We're paying a ridiculous astronomical price.
The spindle is shaking, the amplifier begins to smoke.
Our beautiful love story has degenerated into a joke.
The skipping frequency is enough to make us choke.
We are a broken record spinning on a dusty turntable, trying to find a happy ending let the record close. Skip, scratch, click, surrendering to this mechanical defeat. The groove is too deep. We are a broken record spinning on a dusty turntable, trying to find a happy ending that is purely mythical. Second of emotion, of pain. Oh, this broken record is skipping in my brain. Broken record spin, broken record spin, broken record spinning out of track. Kneeling down before the ancient stone carved altar place, shedding tears of devotion upon my pale, exhausted face. We kindled a flame from the purest spiritual desire, elevating our romance into something much higher.
Well, I guarded that flame from a wicked winter blast, swearing an oath that this holy connection would last.
Got my leather boots pressed against the sanctuary floor, vowing to protect your spirit forevermore.
The smoke is rising
Toward the cathedral
a
dome,
spiritual beacon.
guiding our lost souls home
The atmosphere is thick.
with a supernatural glow. We are burning inside,
This eternal sacred fire,
purifying every single earthly and corrupt desire.
a celestial
Conflagration
that can never be undone.
merging our separate identities into a single sun. Yeah, this sacred fire proves that we are truly one.
The world outside can threaten with its cynical debris, but they can never touch the divinity of you and me.
We are baptized in the heat of a cosmic design, an unbreakable alliance between your soul and mine.
The white candles are melting,
Pooling on the slate
an elegant testament.
to our predetermined fate.
We don't flicker, we don't fade in the worldly wine, leaving behind the mortal realm where we once
The
lived.
bronze bells are ringing from the high steeple tower,
Announcing the arrival of
our ultimate golden
the
hour,
energy is expanding.
with absolute infinite power. We are burning inside,
This eternal sacred fire,
purifying every single earthly and corrupt desire.
a celestial
Conflagration
that can never be undone.
merging our separate identities into a single sun. Yeah, this sacred fire proves that we are truly one.
Let the temple collapse,
Let the physical walls decay.
our luminous spirits
Will easily find their way
to the ashes of
vanishing the remnants of the ancient dark, forever burning. We are burning inside this eternal sacred fire,
purifying every single earthly
and corrupt desire,
a celestial
conflagration that can never be undone,
merging our separate identities
into a single sun. Yeah, this sacred fire proves that we are truly one.
sacred fire
Burn on,
into the light. Weathered by the elements, toughened by the highway dust, a thick protective exterior that I learned to trust. No soft velvet cushions
To cushion the sudden blow, I've become a highway warrior. Anywhere I go,
Well, my heart is jacketed in black cowhide leather, engineered to withstand the most tempestuous weather.
you can throw your lightning, you can throw your sharpest dart, but you'll never penetrate this reinforced solid part.
We wear our defensive armor like a badge of supreme pride,
Tucking all our fragile vulnerabilities deep inside.
two rebellious spirits riding on a dangerous machine, with a
Leather soul that never stains and never tears, cruising through the wasteland of our forgotten years. Tougher than the iron, stronger than the highway steel, refusing to acknowledge the phantom pains we feel.
yeah, this
Leather soul is the only shield that's real.
The exhaust is roaring as we cross the desert plain, leaving behind the civilization of sorrow and pain.
Got my boots strapped tight, throttle twisted all the way. We don't care about the judgment of the modern day.
The texture is rough, tanned by a million scorching suns.
We are the wild outlaws, the non-conforming ones.
You can make us pliable, you can make us bend.
We will keep this rigid posture until the very end.
The asphalt is stretching into the infinite horizon blue.
There is no room for doubt between me and you. The fuel is burning, the pistons are pushing through. With a leather soul that never stains and never tears, cruising through the wasteland of our forgotten shield that's real.
Hidden underneath the heavy hide, a secret garden that we permanently
locked inside. Maybe we are terrified of feeling something real. So we wrap ourselves in this impenetrable steel.
Tough hide,
no grease,
looking for a final piece of peace.
Ride hard, die free. Oh, with a leather soul that never stains and never tears, cruising through the wasteland of our forgotten years. Tougher than the iron, stronger than the highway steel.
On the highway steel,
using to acknowledge the phantom pains we feel. Yeah, this leather soul is the only shield that's real.
leather soul,
Leather soul,
indestructible.